is that time again of France versus Spain, MKOI versus KC in our match of the week, and it hits big considering the expectations that have come off the back of their early starts. KC in winter and MKOI in spring. Both domestic champions rolling onto the stage in what is MKOI's second series back. And
otherwise, there's legit no reason to pick Milio in this game, I would say. But yeah, maybe that's what they need.
Okay, so we get this kind of like weird front to back from KC with, you know, disengage, and we talk about the Milio cleanse for Lilia. And on the other side, I mean, I feel it's been popping a little bit more. Super's going to bring game one into it. You know, just basic lanes. Same with Mickey again. All we need is a pause now to ask him how Slovenia is. As a flash away, Miwin gets out. I agree with you.
In Ireland, we take food as well and change it, but we definitely don't perfect it.
Have you ever tried a spice bag?
That's a rough one for the...
yeah, Mira should be dead here, right? I mean, Yike can just stand and deliver. He takes up and kind of burns him down. Easy game,
nice
easy
and patient.
Yeah, Kalist and Targus have this wave in an awkward spot where Super and Alvaro imagine Yike is in the area, so don't want to try and overextend for it, but here's the decent engage.
Empire's down, and they're just given an ulti as well, and Kalist, he's been healed up. Targus already used his ulti, but slowed down with the laser beam, and Alvaro gets flashed on. Lethal tempoed. Kalist with a kill as well, and KC's early game is quite concrete.
KC now get the top objective as well.
Make sure with the trap, how's that not the bush?
Ulti, auto, Miwin dead. He can't get the between worlds TP, and Khan with a second kill. Mickey, bit of a disaster early.
Yeah, it's looking rough, I think.
Affected. Anything that you really want to shout out you don't get a chance to do in game?
Kebab is pretty good as well, but that's that, not much.
Oh, well.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
You're looking handsome today, brother. You're doing well.
You too, mate.
Okay.
Oh, Yoy is not looking so good as he is falling.
This game, you think, Mickey?
Yeah.
So this early game is a bit rough. I ain't talking about a dog. Kana caught up in the wind. It now becomes drowsy time. Now becomes the sleep. Elyoya pops him down. Okay, if Mickey could see this, I wonder what he'd say, Dagda, because that's the first kill for MKOI. Their pushing power is strong as well as they look towards mid with Herald.
This is the, although it looks a little wonky, the best way for MKOI to try and play this.
Looking lullaby. Coach Campfire comes through. Vladdy's out of that one. There's a between worlds. Good knock-up set up by Alvaro. Two-man with the Graviton, but there's no damage. Super doesn't have the range in the guns either. And even though Kalist's ulti is already down, he gets a slow. The equalizer comes in, and Kana is running at them. On the retreat path is MKOI after the war path set out by KC. That'll give him a nice heal and toot in his step, but at 8k, MKOI here to play. In front of Atakan at 6, it's still going down. KC flash though into Elyoya, but a quick flash response. Meanwhile, Jojo has to ulti out from Kalist. He ultied, he ran in, lilting lullaby under Kana, but he's burning down the deer. We're eating venison tonight, but as Elyoya gets out, Super goes in, gets the range on Kana, and Kalist is still in ulti. Yes, he's zoning, but where is the spike going to come from? Elyoya has to run in, but he can't. Too far away. Yike stood his ground, and KC somehow take the objective. Duro won't be great, but at least with the Moonlight Vigil, that Infernum can shred through. Yike at half HP, and his heart still that hasn't done much. This game has flashed in Mirwin. Great burst, and now a lilting lullaby soon to follow. Targamas sends out the ulti, but meanwhile, Yike has to kite it back. Kana's ulti's great with the Empress Divide from Vladdy, and Alvaro will die because of it. Jojo getting burned down on the side, but somehow Yike, Targamas, both alive to tell the tale. Let's see which one it is this time. Ward over the back of the pit. The TP options aren't great until that control ward gets dropped down. Alvaro drops a fresh one as equalizer into Super, and Elyoya. Alvaro is deep here as well. Unbreakable will come, and an attempt at steal. No, they 50-50 to KC. One out with a beautiful impale. Elyoya bites the dust. Infernum does big damage, but look at Kana. On to Mirwin. He makes him his son as KC make it a 1-for-1. And that's all good when KC pick up the Baron at the end. And to really build that gap as Jojo base checking is almost going to get in court. Kalist steps up, there's Flash Impale, and Jojo burns the same. Next wave coming in as well. Jojo actually tagged out by Electro Harpoon. Kana's doing serious damage now. As Alvaro jumps in, they have to turn and engage. There's between worlds, but Alvaro's so deep, and look, Kana just flashes in. Under a turret, he goes golden, so he won't die. That was insane play as MKOI get wiped off the map in one fell swoop. Kana just said this has to end.
Karmine Corp found their moment. Alvaro tried desperately to make it happen, but KC are just too strong.
Now, match of the week. Sure, it started off slow, but then it was KC down to a 50-50, but that didn't matter either. KC outclassed and enter into this match of the week in a big way. Let's get another kill down and then move to game 2.
A strong early game from KC.
Yeah.
MKOI tried desperately to find moments where they could get the fight, but Karmine Corps just working so well together.